All right. So it's such a honor and privilege. It's my distinguished privilege to be with you, in this morning and to have a conversation with you. And I really need to acknowledge you, each one of you being here. You know, Let me bring the gratitude towards you, Tulsi ma'am, for being here and leading this team and committed last 940 plus days, so committed and dedicated to run this and touch at least one life newly another day. Being here also keep on looking at deep level and consistently working towards to achieving the personal greatness. So thank you, Tulsi ma'am. I also remember Prasad Nagaraju, Prasad Shetty, the committed members who consistently attend the 5 a.m. club most of the days, last 900 days. And also let me acknowledge um, uh, Abu Bakr for running the 5 a.m. club today and being committed last 15, 19 days consistently, and plus many months in the previous slots. And also let me also thank Samina ma'am, Soumya and Rachel, Murugeshan sir, for he is also very committed last how many years? I think more than 3 years now, and Naveen sir. And also let me acknowledge Rachel for restarting the 5M Club, because she knows the power of the 5M Club. She acknowledged and she realized there is transformation, there is a success, there is a glory which has been God in her life. So that's the reason she got her friend glory to the platform. So the whole purpose of 5M Club, we all have the personal greatness within us. So in fact, in this materialistic focused world, we'll keep remind us what is important is. Let me mute somebody first. Uh, Rachel, I made you. It's a development rule, sir. I'll mute you. Okay. Okay. Rachel, you are co-host. So in case if you see somebody, you can mute them. All right. So we all have this personal greatness, but in this material world, what happened is, we often forget we have that power within us, because the whole world says, the success is, having a lot of money. Success is having, a lot of wealth. Success is having a lot of followers in Instagram. But success is, having a, Rolls Royce. Success is, flying around the world and putting this stuff. But that's not success. The real glory is, the real success is, the real achievement is having the peace of mind and peacefully, happily live and then die empty. You know, that's a real success, because any human being who is, because showing up in this social media, they all need to move away from this earth one day. So, so whatever you're showing up in this short span of the spirit, it's not success. So, in this short span of period, how do we really define success? Definitely, my success and glory success is different. Glory success may be having a great family, having a standard wealth, having a great health, having maintaining a relationship with the God in a standard way or a minimal way. That may be the success. For my success, maybe definitely a bit of more wealth, maybe a bit of my health, or probably maintain a great relationship with the kids and make the kids go to the higher schools and making them to be self-reliant. But what I understood from these journeys of personal growth and the glory, the sorry, I don't know, maybe because of the glory, a lot of glories keep coming back. So what I understood, the real success for me is having a balance in these different areas, rather than focusing only on money or anything. So what I'm trying to say, to active our personal personal growth, to personal power, we need to do few things consistently to be the standout, is to be the person who really bring out some effectiveness, some power to the life. And that's what we need to do the 5 a.m. club every day. So we may go through life, and we may have different challenges in life. We may have get attracted to the materialistic world. And when you wake up, come here, practice a little bit gratitude, remind our core of our life, core of our object. Faisal, this is what you need to do. You need to maintain your relationship, go deeply, maintain the relationship with your wife and the family and the kids, and then activate them. That's one of the life. Faisal, you go back to the God again, and put your head down and remind the God, the blessing He given to you. Make sure that you do the basic rituals which you obliged to do. Faisal, you also need to create wealth, because there is a more, bigger responsibility you have been assigned to touch more people. So the opportunities come with a lot of obligations as well. So you need to be responsible human being to create the wealth. So that's something you can remind again. Then the finally, Faisal, unless until you take consistent, persistent actions towards to becoming a better human being, you're not going to create the life that you love to live. So you take action on daily basis. So that's a reminder call which I get every day when I get into the 5 a.m. club. So that's my purpose. If your purpose is not clear, this 5 a.m. club is not going to work. So when the gratitude comes, you need to really bring it on, the gratitude towards to your mother, your father, your sister, your siblings, the community. Then take tiny little steps with a certain persistent, powerful goals on daily basis. And the last stage is having this to-do list. You need to take some action on daily basis. And the finally, this affirmation will remind you, you and I have the personal greatness within us. If you activate with the believing that it is even present right now, I am powerful, I'm having a cheerful expression on my face all the time with a promise, then you have a next 24 hours to go out there and create a magic. So friends, I told you, little bit about 5 a.m. club. It's a reminder again to be more effective and efficient in the 5 a.m. club. And why we need to do it consistently? Because again, we go to the battlefield, because we are not human being. We are not this same human being who get everything on the plate. We need to work hard. So when we work hard, definitely we need to face this material world. So when we face the material world, there are challenges, obstacles, pains, and miseries, and disappointment will face us. We cannot put our head down because of incidents going to happen in our life. So this 24 hours when we pass through, it's a reminder to come back to the personal power state, which is 5 a.m. club. So there are spiritual practices based on your religion. You can practice and do it. This is another way. If you're spiritually strong, you'll be powerful. And the next best way is 5 a.m. club. Come here, do a little bit of these activities which we defined, and based on the research done by the Robin Sharma. There are the leaders around the world who practiced and become successful in their life. So first define your goal, then do the 5 a.m. club constantly, powerfully, consciously, then your life will not be the same again. So that's one. Second thing is what I created yesterday. The creator who created you, the creator who created 8 billion people in this world, plus the billions and billions people who came to this world and disappeared. They're all awarded one power. What is that power? Anybody remember? You can unmute and say, what is the power creator given to us?
Power to create, no?
Absolutely. The creator has given one power to us, the power to create. He awarded this power to every human being who alive in this world. Every human being who alive in this world has been awarded to this power. The power called the power to create, the power to think, the power to choose right or wrong, the power to really a good human being, power to take care of your health, the power to create a wealth, power to stay disciplined, power to be happy, power to choose right or wrong, power to be a great human being, power to be a great mother, power to be a great friend, power to be a great son, power to lead a life that everybody cherish and cheers. This is the power we all have. And this power has been available to every human being who live in this world. But only few of them consciously use it. Only few of them consciously use it. Is it really true? Yes. 8 billion people who wake up in the morning like a cockroach, they go to washroom, they do you know, the natural calls, they do the breakfast, tuck, 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 chick, 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 few talks at the home. Then they go to office, tuck, 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 some work. Then they do the gossiping, tuck, 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 tuck. Then they go back to washroom. Then they'll go back to the office. Again, some email. Blah, 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 blah. Then some calls. Then they finish up the work. Then they go to some social events. They eat some food and they come back. Then do some family thing. Then they sleep. Repeat, repeat, repeat. They repeat 1 month. They repeat second year, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, 5 year, 10 year. They retire. Then they see some people are doing social media. They do some social media, and then they spend a lot of time on the phone. And one day they get sick and they'll die. Look, these 8 billion people, most of them living the same way. But we have a choice now because we have been clearly, visibly, with the proof we have been, proven that we have a power to create anything you want, anything. But for that, you need to do constant discipline, concise, precise, focused action consistently for a long time to create the life that you want. Because success, based on the success you defined, all you need to do consistent action. If you design my success is health, then all you need to do consistently, powerfully, maintain what goes inside your mouth and take care of the body, then you can have a great health, and then that's your success. If you think the success is money, define your career with a good career coach. If your definition is money again, with a with the creating wealth through the entrepreneurship, all you need to do create a perfect, powerful, structured plan for your entrepreneurship. Then take a very conscious, powerful action with the help of relationship and the family and the spirituality. Then you and I will become successful in entrepreneurship as well. Because entrepreneurship is a technique. It's a very precise technique to become successful. So 8 billion people, they are all awarded the same power called the power to create, but only few of them really use it. The people who use it, even in social media, we all have the power to just create some good videos and become famous. But who really do it? We all have a choice to do this 5 a.m. club. Who really do this? It's a power. You need to get up. We need to, the rest of the whole world is sleeping, and few of them are in the 5 a.m. club and doing these activities. It's a power to create because we chosen to be here, wake up in the morning. Glory got the invitation from Rachel, so she created Glory today. Glory, you come over, you listen this. You don't see a lot of people here. It's not because we don't do this stuff. All we do, we talk to the people, we create a small like-minded people. We keep reminding us, I'm not great here. Rachel is not great here. We are all same human beings who have been going through the different challenges, but we have one thing in common. We are not sitting in the gallery and enjoying the game. We are in the pitch. We are facing the ball. We are practicing how to face the ball. We are practicing how to play hard. We are practicing how to be out there and create the life that we love to live for our family. And when we move away, How do we create a legacy through doing something to contribute towards the family? And that's our commitment. So, my dear friends, I keep reminding you, our responsibility is huge to be a human being who really create the life that you love to live. The power to create has been very clearly defined. We all have that power, but we need to really acknowledge. And if you think, oh, Faisal, my life is still problem, dear. I have, divorce. I have problem with my family members. I have a problem with my job. I have a problem with the relationship. I have problem with health. My dear friend, we can all overcome these challenges because it has been defined by you. Maybe when I look at you, I don't think that's a problem is a really a problem. For example, I have a problem. And when Tulsi ma'am look at me, Faisal, what is this? Yeah, it's not a big problem. What is it? You have a tiny little tummy. Is that is a big problem for you? I also have a tummy. Faisal, don't consider this as a problem. My problem is not your problem. Maybe Mukesh and Salman, my son is not listening to me, Faisal. If these guys are, always in the social media, I'm not happy with my life because my son is. For me, it's not a problem. Implications are talk to him openly. You solve this. Maybe Abu Bakr will tell Faisal, my boss is a mess. He's not listening to me. He's not paying my salary. I'm not happy. I feel depressed. It's very hard, Faisal. Maybe somebody else in this room say that, my girlfriend is not, doing justice to me. I don't like my life. I feel like dying. My Your problem is not be my problem. So the whole problem has been defined based on the situation and the life that you go through. But one thing is in common. Every problem that you are going through right now, it has a source. If you could able to define the source and if you take out that source, then then again you'll come to the space of creation. If you access to the power called the power to create, then you have a life, you can create the life that you love to live. So think, what is the problems you have? You ask deeply, what is the source of my problem right now? If my problem is this, what is the source? Where it's coming from? And Faisal says, I have a power to create, but I cannot feel that power. The reason is I'm in mess. I'm in problems. I cannot self-discipline. I cannot wake up early. I cannot, really a good human being because I'm nasty. I'm a bad human being. I can't be like what he says. Power to create is not access to me. So how do you do it? You again define, sit yourself. If you write all your problem in your paper and if you burn it, that doesn't exist anymore. That's it. Because that problem is past already. The past has nothing to do with your today. Nothing to do with it today. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's over. Oh, Rachel, I've gone through so many problems, Faisal, because I am very different. I'm stiff and and unique because of my problem I face. So what? It's over, my dear. You move on. You create that life that you want for your family and your kids, and you live in that strong desire from this moment onwards, and your life will alter. Then you can go out there in a different Rachel. Hey, good morning, everybody. People will cut you and say, what happened to Rachel? Yesterday she was like, my problem is too much problem, too much problem. But today, Rachel is different. Rachel is completely different. Abu Bakr will go to office and say, hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, is everything is okay? Thank you, let's say, Vasilis for having a coffee. He said, you never said thank you to me. Yeah, I changed. From today onwards, I'll acknowledge you. Somebody opened the door, you say thank you. And you really look at the opportunity to say gratitude to the people because we know now the gratitude is an access to really uh, maintain this power actually. If you want to maintain the power, say gratitude, say thank you, acknowledge your, your mother. Thank you, mother, for making my breakfast. Any chance you get, say thank you. Feel it. This part of the world has to be touched. If you just say it, it will not work. That's why our work has beauty. My dear friends, our work has a lot of beauty. If you do this consciously, your life will alter because this has been tested by the Dale Carnegie, Robin Sharma, Tony Robbins. They're all telling the same language. Dears, be in gratitude. Our life is unique. We all have that personal power, but none of them, very less people use it. Very less people consciously wake up and practice this. The moment they see Facebook, Instagram, then they disappear. They think, no, 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 my life is a mess here. That lady, who have this person, this costume, this thing, this success. Dears, this is not success. What you defined by yourself and your commitment is your success. Not that car is success, not that house is success. If you want to create a wealth, focus. If you want to create a money, focus. If you want to create a great abundance in the family, create focus. Go out there and ask forgiveness because some source, some some source is blocking you. Sometimes you need to clean up yourself. Like I said earlier, write down everything in a paper and burn it. Yeah, for example, I had a bad relationship issue with my mother or sister or a sibling or a friend, and everywhere I'm showing up like I'm very different. It happened to me very, uh, you know, very proven way. In a very early stage, I've been labeled as a mentally uneducable. The reason was I was very short-tempered in the early stage. I've had a fight with my siblings in the early childhood, and I've been labeled in the some like let's say age of 8. I'm short-tempered. So now everybody is pretending like, oh, Faisal is a short-tempered. Faisal is angry. He get the things very quickly. Then what happened? When I went to school, I felt like, I'm different. I'm short-tempered. I get angry for a small thing. I fight with people. Whenever I go to the park, I fight a cricket match. I fight. So when I later stage when I went to school also, I told my teacher, everybody's saying I'm different. I'm short-tempered. I can't study hard. I can't remember stuff. These things I've carried forever. I would have been just declared myself that I'm not short-tempered. I'm not different. I'm not different in a negative way. I would have been said to myself, I'm a different in a positive way. I'm educable. I can study hard. It took 30 years to realize this. We have a power to create. I can power to demolish my past. I have a power to demolish my past. Past means the moment you wake up, until the moment you wake up today morning, you have a power to demolish your past. You don't need to demolish in my mind the view about Rachel, the view about Tulasi, the view about Abu Bakr. It's not none of your business, my dear. You don't need to demolish the view about you in their mind. You don't need to. But you need to demolish one person view, your view about you. If you demolish your view about you, and if you ever really believe that I can create my life from today, your life will alter. Oh, then you'll say you go back to your mother. She will keep reminding you, oh, you are nasty, you are short-tempered, you are upset, you are disemboweled, you are depressed. You can tell her, I'm not anymore that old Rachel. I'm not anymore that old Glory. I am a new Glory. I'm going to create my life from today in this moment onwards, and you alter and you show up in a different way. Your life will transform. Then you practice gratitude, you practice self-discipline, keep the integrity wherever you keep the word, you deliver. You keep the authenticity wherever you show goodness in 5am club and you're fighting with your wife, your life will not work. And the last one, be in communication. Talk to the people openly, honestly, straightly. And the final one, what was the final one? I forgot. So, my dear friends, it's time now, exactly 6 o'clock, 7:30 Indian time. I hope I added some value to your life. The responsibility is invite more people. Whenever you have a chance, talk to the people about the 5am club. Yes, there is a space, come over, experience. There is a lady called Tulasi. There is a beautiful human beings called Murugesan sir. These people touch people life. They are committed. They want to contribute. They want to touch. They are players in the pitch. So I would like to hear from 2, 3 people. What did you hear, and what is one value you are taking from today? I would like to ask 3 people. Number one is Vellapan sir. Second one is Rachel, and the third one is our own Glory. Over to you, Vellapan sir. I would like to hear from you. What did you hear from all the conversation? Then, Tulasi ma'am, get ready for the book reading for 25 minutes. Can you please unmute, Vellapan sir?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful inspirational speech. I think that this should be recorded and re-telecasted occasionally for inspiring the old people. We can have a separate, as you are told in today morning, to create a WhatsApp group for exclusively for our members, and this should be given to them also for replaying. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the inspiration.
Recorded in the YouTube, so we'll share it.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So what is your takeaway? What is the one thing you got from this conversation?
Yes, because your point is change ourselves. That is good. That is the inspiration. Takeaway. Create a new person. Create a new person.
You be you, but you create new. Demolish who you were last night, and you create the palace, the king Alexander from today. You just wear your weapon, your shield, your crown, and go out there and fight and create the life that you want. You are the Alexander Pillai.
Yes. Everybody has the power, as you told, but nobody is using it. Your inspiration talk will motivate others.
Let's not really focus on everybody and anyone. Be the Alexander in you, then go out there, create the health you want. Be out there and create the wealth you want. Be out there, create the relationship that you want. Be out there, create the dad you want. Be out there, create the contributor in the 5M club that you want. Touch the people, call them, hey, you need to be here, you need to be here, you need to be here, you need to be here. Because this will touch you, move you, inspire you to be a better human being. Got it? Thank you.
Okay, yes, especially your talk occasionally will inspire people, new people.
Thank you.
All the best, sir.
Yeah. Rachel.
You are really a changer, life changer. Thank you.
Love you, man. What do you do, Vellapan sir? What is your profession?
I was in a bank as deputy general manager. Now,
bring your old bank employees. Tell them, come here. I will touch your life. Tell them I will promise you your life will not be same again. Okay? Let's work hard.
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Oh, you muted. You got muted. Can you say again one more time?
Yes, I was with you when in June 2020. When the COVID was there.
Oh, very nice.
Then afterwards some break was there. Recently I joined back.
Please come home in February, okay? Come to my home.
Yes, I'm at Alapi. I'm thinking of coming to you and meeting you. And I heard of your housewarming ceremony.
20 people are coming. Come to my home for my housewarming. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Okay. Take care. Rachel, go ahead.
For me, Faisal, what I take back from what you spoke is it's all about self-motivation and inspiring yourself, because we always look out for things what others have or what people do around, and then we feel demotivated. You feel it could be, it could the kind of body that you have, it could be the wealth that somebody else have, or it could be the education that others have, and the family that others have. We always compare ourselves, but it's all in our hands how much we want to motivate ourselves. And the past is gone, but you have today and you have tomorrow to take care of, and it's up to you whether you want to think about what others are doing or what somebody else is doing. Rather think about your own self and focus on yourself. It could be baby steps, it could be just a small step. It could be like taking care of yourself so that you are prepared to take care, or you are having the capacity to take care of your family. So overall, what I get from you is, the past is gone, but today is in your hand. Take that in your control and start and be motivated to do it ahead. Yeah, that's it.
Beautifully said it. Beautiful.
Thank you.
1 minute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
Okay.
Yes.
So you said very beautifully. In fact, like you said, past is gone. Also, there is no tomorrow, my dear. There is no tomorrow, absolutely
Today.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
In fact, right now, all we have is right now. Be happy, Rachel, right now. Be excited, Rachel, right now. Be motivated right now. Then the next moment, glory will come. Oh, Rachel, you are very bad. You are arrogant. You are sorry, my dear. I am not. I am excited. I am happy. Whoever says that should not touch you, my dear. All we have right now. And the word we all need to remember, restart. We fail 1,000 times, million times, every single day. All we need to do, restart again until you win. And that's a gladiator. That's an Alexander we need to create. All right. Thank you, Rachel, for the beautiful words. So let's hear from
Thank you so
Glory now.
much.
Hi, thank you, Faisal. What I learned or what I take back from today is what you want to be or what you want to make of yourself is in your hands. And to start that, you have to start with positivity. You start with inspiring yourself. You have to start with motivating yourself. And it's a process. It does not happen overnight. So you have to, keep on reassuring or affirming yourself that it is only in your hands, and you can do it. So this is what I take back. So think positive, be positive, manifest, affirm yourself, make a to-do list, have a gratitude journal, and it's a step-by-step process. So it was very informative. Thank you.
It's a step-by-step process. It's a thousands of steps. It happened like a tree growing. Did you ever see tree growing? We don't see tree growing, the tree growing. It's like we don't see at all. But the thing is, we need to keep watering every single day. The moment you stop watering, we become one of the people, 8 billion people. To be extraordinary, to be stand out from the crowd, you need to water and you don't see anything. Maybe Rachel will see, like maybe some of you are experiencing today. I did not know what I did to create this kind of words in my mouth. All I did it, I'm a respectable human being to my family. I touch little bit people through doing this tiny little people, like 8 people, 12 people in this small community, and little bit of goodness in here and there in my family and my community. But I strongly believe I have that light within us which I can radiate to more people. So similar way, we need to keep watering. And at the same time, I may have a challenge in the the time when I go to work. I may have a client who comes and say, Faisal, you're nasty, you're doing this, you did not deliver my work. Then again, I have to come back here and say, there is nothing to do with my yesterday. Faisal, you are a newborn baby. You create the life that you can create today and restart the work. Say gratitude to Tulsi ma'am for creating this beautiful morning, to being committed to be here, sitting every single day and running this 5 a.m. club. Say thank you to this beautiful Murugesan sir for he is old and he could have been taking rest at home and doing some other work. He is still here. So thank you to Murugesan sir for being here. And thank you to Rachel. She is a very professional. She could have been out there to reading some international magazines and doing something else, and we still see her. So I'm bringing gratitude. Again, I need to remember, Faisal, you have a goals. You have to have a financial goal, you have a family goal, you have a spiritual goal, you have a health goal. Constantly, persistently work hard. If you don't work hard, you're not going to maintain it. If you don't work hard, you're not going to get it. So that's a goals part. Then the final part, Faisal, you affirm it, because the world out there shows that this Instagram is good, that is good, this is good, YouTuber is good, that is good. Faisal, the focus is that few little bit affirmations. You need to affirm that you can be a happy human being. Then it will become alive. Then you need to go out there. When you start standing the pitch, again the bouncer will come. Again the fastest ball will come. Again the Yorker come. We need to keep on playing until someone acknowledged that someone is within us. In fact, we acknowledge ourselves. Yes, I feel like Rachel. I did something. I feel like I'm Glory and I did something. And I feel fulfilled. I feel internally happy here. It's just such a beautiful moment that I feel peaceful. Then we die empty. We all, born empty. But most of us, when we go at the deathbed, what we have is a lot of pain, miseries, disappointment, distraction, and depressions and blames and enemies. Why can't we just die empty? We have that opportunity to die empty. And that's what we are responsible to create, to die empty. Beautifully, Glory. Thank you so much for your sharing. And I look forward to you to come again. Okay. Take a 21 days challenge or 90 days challenge. Work with Rachel constantly. This does not have any name. It is just a self-discovery. If you put a motivation, inspiration, a big word, what happens then? It will become a burden. It's life. Just be cool and play hard every single day. Play, not even play hard, play soft. It's like a tree growing. You don't even know. All you need to do, water the tree every single day. Beautiful. Over to you, Tulsi ma'am, for the book reading.
Yeah, thank you, Faisal. Thank you for the inspiring talk. Thank you so much. Hope we can have more participants this year. We all are trying for that.
Page number 170.
Yeah. Let me share. Sir.